Then, now, forever. Together.
Smackdown is live tonight from the Motor Center in Portland, Oregon. I am your host, Cruiserweight, and after last week's grand show in Manchester, we are just 2 weeks away from Payback, live on WWE May 31st, and the card is this. After what happened last week in the finals of the Gold Rush Tournament, we will hear that Strickland will confront Drew McIntyre and has a deal for a match at Payback. And also, speaking of Payback, we will hear from John Moxley after his heinous assault on Seth freaking Rollins last week on Smackdown. And we will also hear from another man that suffered violently at the hands of the Bloodline. Adam Open is here live tonight on Smackdown. And before his match with Mike Awesome, before his match with Mike Awesome, Payback that is made official through social media by William Regal, Samoa Joe is in action tonight. And speaking of action, Angel of the Western Stereos will take on the United States champion, Will Ospreay. And in that huge 6-man tag team match, it'll be the Motor City Machine Guns teaming with Darby to take on a unique team of Carmelo and the New Day. But right now, before his epic world title match against J.U.S.O., we will hear from the #1 contender, L.A. Knight, as he hits our Smackdown live from Portland, Oregon. Yeah! Yeah! Portland, Oregon, let me talk to you! Yeah! Last week, the megastar, the man who knows what game this is, became the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship in Chicago at Payback against Mr. Main Event himself, Jey Uso. Yeah! Yeah, Portland, let me talk to you. I love you too. Jay, my man. Jay Uso, Mr. World Heavyweight Champion. My man. I respect you. I love you. I think we all love you, Mr. Yeet Man, but you gotta understand this, and you gotta know one thing. You may be main event, but this is still my game. A game I intend to win. In Chicago, May 31st. Last week, I beat two of the very best to become #1 contender. One of them that got screwed in hope. So I hope to have a chance at a game. Talking about Swerve Strickland. So Jey Uso, I hope you're at your absolute best at Payback. Jay, I hope you're at your absolute best, because I'm coming. I'm coming hard and I'm coming strong for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm coming hard and I'm coming strong for the World Heavyweight title. With everybody saying, I said Portland, with everybody saying, wait a minute, hold the phone. Everybody knows whose game this is, huh? L.A. Knight. Can we sit down and say, yeah? First of all, L.A. Knight, congratulations on becoming the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. But there's just one problem, right? You haven't exactly beaten me at 100%, so why don't you do this? Before you go to Payback, you might have some unfinished business to solve, and that unfinished business is me. So why don't tonight, in front of all these people that don't know what a championship even tastes like, Portland, Oregon, how about tonight you go one-on-one with the real tribal chief, the true tribal chief, Solo Sikoa. You want me to go one-on-one with you? Solo Sikoa, the true tribal chief. I tell you what, my man, you got a lot more problems than me to worry about, like, oh, I don't know, the rated R Superstar Edge. But I digress. You want me tonight, Solo? Big man, I'll tell you what, leave the fat heads in the back, and I will make you something that even your family couldn't do. Make you famous. Tonight, just like your blood, Jey Uso at Payback, you will know. Just like your blood, Jey Uso at Payback will know. You will also know whose game this is and who is the next World Heavyweight Champion. With everybody saying, L.A. Knight, yeah! Tonight, Carmelo Hayes, Darby Allin, Carmelo Hayes, Kofi, and Xavier Woods. Two guys who I normally like, but now they're dealing with the enemy. Tonight, I team with one of the greatest tag teams of all time. And I finally proved to Carmelo Hayes that the hardcore division is my division. And your buddy Trick Williams can't save you. If you don't want to defend the hardcore championship like a man, then I'm going to force the issue at Payback. You know something, New Day? You have to team with a jerk like Carmelo Hayes. If you have to team with a jerk like Carmelo Hayes, then you guys must be desperate. You see, you were #1 contenders about 2 weeks ago, and then you lost. Now, the Motor City Machine Guns have the edge in the tag team rankings. So guess what, boys? Whoever comes out on top between Tonga Loa, the Bloodline, and D.J.M.Z., you're looking at the guys that are next in line for a shot at the Tag Team Championship. Baby. Tonight, just like Darby, we will prove we also should be on top of the Tag Team food chain. Yeah! Hell yeah! Wow, 6-man tag action should be interesting.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Berto, representing Los Lotharios, from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 205 pounds, Angel! And his opponent from England, weighing in at 231 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Will Q. Spirit!
Domino's specialty pizzas are just $9.99 when you mix and match?
You don't have to hold out for just one day a year to
Treat yourself.
Oh, jeez.
We're talking the pizza.
treat yourself.
Extravaganza?
Treat yourself.
Can I just...
The new spicy chicken bacon ranch pizza.
Come on.
Please?
Treat yourself.
Yes! Every day of the year!
Can I please have my pizza?
Yes. Treat yourself to medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. Only at
Dom, Minnows.
Since Domino's specialty pizzas are just $9.99 when you mix and match?
You don't have to hold out for just one day a year to
Treat yourself.
Oh, jeez.
The pizza.
treat yourself.
Extravaganza?
Treat yourself.
Can I just...
The new spicy chicken bacon ranch pizza.
Come on.
Please?
Treat yourself.
Yes! Every day of the year!
Can I please have my pizza?
Yes. Treat yourself to medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. Only at
Dom, Minnows.
United States Championship off of me at Payback. Hey, yo, Willie boy. Hey, yo, Ospreay. Up here, son. You know something, Ospreay? I noticed something. You know what I noticed? I noticed you didn't do your hidden blade tonight. So you saving it for me. Well, I got some good news and some bad news for you. The good news is it proves you a smart man. The bad news is, man, it don't matter for me. I'm all gas, no brakes with it. Hidden blade or not, and Payback in 2 weeks, I'm a dog walk your ass, and I take my United States Championship back to the Bloodline. Take a Fatu with a strong message to Will Ospreay at Payback. It is all gas, no brakes. ladies and gentlemen, WWE Hall of Famer, the Rated R Superstar, Edge. Edge is here, and I am surprised after last week. We are definitely going to get on Smackdown.
Look at the emotion on his face. Last year.
Damn, that never gets old. That never gets old. So, Portland, Oregon. I came here tonight to clarify some things. Clarify some things that you know of me and you know of how I do things. In my age, I've get beaten up, bounced around. Hell, you saw last week, I got my ass handed to me by a certain fake-ass tribal chief, but we'll get to that in just a few seconds. What I like to do, in homage to my old friend, is I like to pull out a list. List? No, it isn't the list of you know what. It's just an IOU list of some sort. And instead of names, I have 3 things that is owed to me by a certain tribal chief. Number 1, I helped D.J.M.Z, that's Dizzy, Michi, and Ziggy, for those who don't know, I helped them beat the Bloodline at WrestleMania 41, Night 2. See what happened. Number 2, I gave Solo a chance to fight me like a man, but he took the easy way out every time. the Smackdown after WrestleMania, he had his boys jump me in the parking. He beat me before the match even started. Then he had his boys jump me in the parking lot. That one was strike 2. Last week, and I'll get to that right now, number 3, and this was the 3rd strike. He left me a bloody mess. See, that left a sore spot in edge. Solo left me last week a bloody, broken mess. And Mr. Tribal Chief thinks this is over between me and him. He thinks he can just move on. Go on to bigger and better things without being punished. To that I say, hell no! I say hell no to that because you know what? If you've been tuning in to Ziggy's Universe mode, you should know that the Bloodline has been a pain in my ass since Roman took the World Heavyweight Championship from me. Now I have to deal with a Temu Tribal Chief. I have to deal with the Temu version of the Bloodline. Solo, if you haven't noticed by now, by the way I'm here and the way my intensity is right now, and the fact that I came in with stitches on my head. Solo, if you haven't noticed by now, I want you in Chicago, United Center, at Payback. But to make sure, because I know you may be a Temu Tribal Chief, but you're a smart man. Hell, you learned from the best. So you know what? My old friend Regal and myself, we made a little arrangement. We made a deal. Even with everything he's dealt with over the past several weeks, he made and did me a favor. Now, Solo, I know you're a smart man, and I know your little buddies, they may be busy, but I know they're going to be near. And I know you're going to try to weasel your big ass out of this match. So I made an arrangement with my friend, Smackdown GM. And I said to make sure you don't escape, to make sure you don't go anywhere out of this arena. Let's take the rules to make sure you don't escape and take the rules with you. Let's throw them out. Let's throw them out, Solo. And at Payback, let's make it you versus me. No disqualifications. Disqualification. The crowd approving. Solo, let me make this very clear to you. You, my friend, you've got a week to decide this. Because if you don't, you better believe I will be coming for you. Come in. What the hell are you doing here? Mr. General Manager, hear me out. Just hear me out. You don't have to beat on me. You don't have to get those brass knuckles. You don't have to do anything. Hear me out. John Moxley wants to speak tonight and tell the world why he may have ended Seth Rollins' career. You come into my office and tell me that Moxley wants to explain himself? Not just that. He wants to speak on why he ended Seth Rollins' career and why he should be added to the World Heavyweight Championship match at Payback. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be bloody kidding me. After what Moxley did to Rollins last week, you expect me to reward him for that? That man has a daughter at home. And you expect me to reward him. I'm just trying to make sure someone else doesn't get hurt again. Oh, and William? John's not asking. He's telling. You could be calling me at a time like this. Hello? Yes. Yes, this is he. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 181 pounds, the Scottish Supernova 11, Noam Dar! Well, Noam Dar is in action tonight on Smackdown against a man who has been, let's be honest, in a foul mood. Not even a foul mood. He has been dominant and has been looking to reestablish himself in the Smackdown jungle. That man's name is Samoa Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, Smackdown, WWE 2K25 Universal present Payback live from the United Center of Chicago, Illinois, May 31st in 2 weeks, only on YouTube and Twitch. Noam Dar. Noam Dar. Oh my. Noam Dar. Here we go. And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 280 pounds, Samoa Joe! The big bad bully from Huntington Beach, known as Samoa Joe. Big bad Hey! Is that You gotta be kidding me! Samoa Joe!
Here is your winner, the Samoan Joe!
I'm standing here with Dizzy and Michi of D.J.M.Z, the tag team champions. Dizzy, I have to ask, are you ready? Are you two ready for Tama Tonga and Tongaloa to defend your titles at Payback? But Kelly, the real question is, are they ready for the tag champs? We know about G.O.D. We know about their history in Japan. But they should also know our history as well. And this nonsense of a war ends at Payback. In our backyard. In our hometown, Chicago. The other one. Dizzy? Kelly? Couldn't have said it better myself. Payback, boys. Wow. Tell you what, those boys are ready. Those boys are definitely ready for Payback. But are we, but are we ready to hear from John Moxley? Coming through the crowd. Moxley. Last week was just a vicious assault on former friend, former Seth Rollins. Seth friggin' Rollins isn't coming back. Seth freaking Rollins isn't coming back. You know why? It's simple. I ended the fraud known as the Visionary. He is a fraud. He and the so-called tribal chief, I beat both of their asses at WrestleMania 41. I should be challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship at Payback, but the so-called architect. But guess what? Seth cost me, so guess what? The so-called architect paid with his neck. So now that Seth Rollins is out of my life, Regal, my lordship, you heard my hardcore wise man, Paul Heyman, earlier. I need one thing from you. I need one thing from you. Make the main event at Payback a triple threat match. Make the main event at Payback a triple threat, or bodies will start to form. You have until next week. TikTok will have until next week. See you later.
It's a new day, yes it is! The following contest is a six-man tag team match. And at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Look in the mirror a new day. The morning is like a new day. Don't stop till you reach the top. And what I'm in, you'll be winning a race.
From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Hardcore Champion, Carmelo. Hey!
I'm the greatest, no arguing, no debating. Here in my face and I'm obviously going to break them. I ain't never run from challenges, I handle them and face it. They say success will leave a man, gonna live my maker. I'm the best to ever do it. Go against me, you're stupid. They know what I gotta prove it. I win and I never lose it. Holy victory, the champ is what you get now. All the struggles left in it, say who the best now. 'Cause I'm the greatest, ain't no hating, I'm the best. You might just shine, but I guess you wait till next year. I'm at the top, get respect, but I can't fear. I'm telling the story, yeah, they dumb me, so what's a loss? I'm at the top, got my muscle on. They be the op till they rush them on. Never quit and handle problems and I crush them on.
And from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 175 pounds, Dan Allin. At a combined weight of 420 pounds, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns.
man? What are you talking about? What the hell, man? Cruiserweight championship match. I can't even get a win tonight. Hey, it's not my fault, man. This is your fault. You could have helped me? I could have helped you. Yeah, you could have helped me. I could have helped me out. You could have helped me, right? You need to help yourself. Because at Payback, it's every man for himself. You know this better than anybody. Dude, we're a team first. That championship is going to come second. Not if it means one of us gets a title. Oh, yeah? Yeah. What's up, dude? Hey, what's up, y'all? Any trouble in paradise? See y'all in Payback, man. Remember, every man for himself. Yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 234 pounds, Mr. Man!
I'm on the scene, I'm catching a vibe. Mug on me, they playing the thighs. Topic of interest, they watching it live. That clock came up, get him high. Your man too friendly, I'm telling you why. He said it's not like that, we can keep it quiet. Can't deal with no broke boys with messy minds. I'm about my business, I spend my time. I'm calling him out, bringing him out. It's like work, I'm making him out. I'm dripping aqua, y'all full of that crowd. Can't shit him out, tapping him out. I'm calling him out, bringing him out. It's like work, I'm making him out. I'm dripping aqua, y'all full of that crowd.
We're about here. Last week, thank y'all, by the way. Thank you, Portland. Last week should have been my ticket to Payback. But of course, the typical angry, bitchy Scotsman screwed me over. So Drew McIntyre, come to this ring so we can settle. Come to this ring, Drew McIntyre, so we can settle our differences. That's bold. That's a bold thing for Swerve to do, considering what So, Swerve, what could you possibly want with me? You want my honest opinion, Drew? I want nothing but an explanation. It's simple. I'm gonna list all the things you've done to me so far. You ready? All right. For starters, you screwed me in my #1 contenders match against Jey Uso at the Elimination Chamber, eliminating me from headlining WrestleMania. Cool. How about in February, by the way? How about when you beat me in a street fight at WrestleMania 41, night 1? That was your time. That was your moment to shine. I can't hold you against that. And then last week in Manchester, England, when I beat you fair and square in the semifinals. You whooped my ass backstage just so I can lose to LA Knight in the finals. Now I know it may not be obvious. I don't know if it's obvious to me or it's obvious to these people, but I gotta know, Drew. I gotta know, Drew. Why? Why me? Why did you pick a fight? And why are you screwing with the most dangerous man in all of WWE? Why? You want to know why? You ought to know why, Swerve? Most dangerous man in all of WWE? Well, let this bitchy Scotsman tell you why. Let's go back to Elimination Chamber in February. In fact, let's go back to last year when I was World Heavyweight Champion. Let's go back to last year when I was World Heavyweight Champion after WrestleMania 40. I lost in the flute to Will Ospreay for the title. And before I got it back, you cashed in that godforsaken Money in the Bank briefcase and you stole the championship. And then at last year's Payback pay-per-view, you stole the win in the triple threat for the title. And just when I was about to headline WrestleMania this year, you eliminated me from the chamber, you son of a bitch! What? Every time I am close to greatness, once again, there you are, costing me glory. Every time I'm close to greatness, shut up! Shut the hell up, Drew. You know what this sounds like to me? A grown-ass man. You know what this sounds like? This sounds to me like someone who has been bitter for almost a year. Think about it, Drew. Last year, I did what I had to do, and I became World Heavyweight Champion. And you know what? For once, I was a little naive, and I shouldn't have been that way, because I thought almost a year we have cost each other the championship over and over and over again. And my naive ass thought last week would have ended things between us, but I guess I was a fool to think. But honestly, I've just had enough of this. Oh yeah, little Strickland. What are you going to do about it? What I'm gonna do about it, Drew, is that I'm gonna end this at Payback, because this thing has gone on long enough. But I'm smart enough to know a regular match won't do it. Not this time. And a street fight damn sure won't do it either. Not this time. Look up, Drew. Look up. Oh my God! There's a steel cage up there! What the hell? What is this? What is this? This, Drew McIntyre, is the end. Drew, I need you versus me at Payback in Chicago, inside a steel cage. Oh my God! A steel cage at Payback between Drew and Swerve. What's it gonna be though, McIntyre? Oh my God, a steel cage. A steel cage.
That was fantastic.
What's it gonna be, Drew? Do you accept? Yes, I accept. Wow. Drew McIntyre accepts. Wow. Oh my God. I guess I'll see you at Payback. Get ready to end this. Because I will. And you will finally know whose house this is. Payback so far, the card has been made. We are just 2 weeks away from Payback. And guys, it has been made official just now. It will be Swerve Strickland one-on-one with Drew McIntyre inside of a steel cage. Also, the tag titles are up for grabs. The tag titles are up for grabs as D.J.M.Z goes one-on-one with the Bloodline, Samoa and Contender. And the U.S. Championship is on the line as well, as Jacob Fatu will go one-on-one with Ospreay. Let's go backstage. Let's Solo support. To Todd and Solo. They Siggy Solo. You're getting ready for your main event. Are you going to accept Edge's challenge at all for Payback? You know what? I guess we'll see, won't we? We'll see next week. Samoa ready for his main event. I don't know if he'll accept Edge's challenge or not. But right now it is time for our main event when we return to Smackdown from Portland.
Since Domino's specialty pizzas are just $9.99 when you mix and match,
You don't have to hold out for just one day a year to
treat yourself.
Oh, jeez.
We're talking the pizza.
treat yourself.
The extravaganza?
Treat yourself.
Can I just...
The new spicy chicken bacon ranch pizza.
Come on.
Please?
Treat yourself.
Yes! Every day of the year!
Can I please have my pizza?
Yes. Treat yourself to medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. Only at
Dom, my nose.
Welcome back to Smackdown. And next week is the go-home show for Payback. And we just got a big, major update. And a huge announcement. An 8-man tag team match will take place. Edge. Will Ospreay, U.S. champion in the tag team. D.J.M.Z will face the Bloodline. It'll be Carmelo, Chicken and Samoa in a huge 8-man tag live next week. Also, Javon Evans, the Cruiserweight champion, is in action live next week on Smackdown. Mike Awesome is in action as well. And how will Samoa respond to the attack from earlier? And before his huge fight in the face, we will hear from Jey Uso. Jey Uso, the world champion, returns live next week on Smackdown as we get ready for Payback.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, Allin.
Taking it